What's up, guys? Lone Driver Mike again, bringing you another video. Guys, I just had some McDonald's, so I'm kind of full, but I'm gonna attempt to make this video. Hopefully, if it's good enough, I'll post it. If not, I'll redo it. So, in this video, guys, we're gonna talk about alcohol delivery. So, as you know, I deliver food and all this, Doordash, Grubhub, Postmates, Uber Eats, Caviar. So I can do it downtown. So I mean, I can do it anywhere in Sacramento. I mean, I can actually leave Sacramento. I can go to like Napa. Mostly I could do the Doordash. Like I won't be able to. Well, I can do Caviar and Uber Eats, but I'd have to like I can do Uber Eats like in Stockton. They just opened up that area. Stockton, Woodland, and Davis, like that area, I can actually go over there and do it. But if I wanted to like go to the Bay Area, do it, or Fresno or something, I'd have to like tell them through email or something. So, but I can do DoorDash anywhere in the northern part of California, DoorDash, and I can also do Caviar too. So that's kind of cool. Also, you can do Postmates. You can go anywhere and turn it on, and you'll be able to get orders. So that's pretty cool. So, like I said, you don't know who I am. I deliver food. I used to do Uber and Lyft. Once I get a better car and whatever, I can do Uber and Lyft again. But anyways, back on track. So my videos, I make videos to help you guys, and I've seen a lot of activity lately. So I've been getting a lot of thank yous and thank you, Mike, for your video. This helped me out. Good information. Not only on my newer videos, but like on my older videos. So a lot of my older videos have good information too. It's just when you first start out, your first videos are not going to get a lot of views. So like a lot of my like Uber and Lyft videos like hardly have any views. So like if you do Uber and Lyft, I would highly suggest you go look at those videos. But you know, if you don't do Uber and Lyft, that's fine. But a lot of my videos lately have been on like Doordash, food delivery, and stuff like that. So, like I said, guys, I'm not making any money right now on YouTube. So they increase the requirements. It's a lot harder. So I need 4,000 hours of watch time right now. I only have like 2,000 or 3,000 hours of watch time or something. So I'm still a little bit behind. But I also need 1,000 subscribers. I have over 500. So I'm not quite there yet. So, you know, like I said, if you like my videos, please watch them. Watch my older videos. Please subscribe. Please comment. Please let me know what you guys think. Be interactive. I like your guys' input and feedback because, you know, it helps me out. And if I'm doing a good job or if I'm doing a bad job, you know, if you need me to make a new video on something, a specific subject in particular, please let me know because, you know, I always make videos on things that I want to talk about, but sometimes I don't talk about certain things, and you guys want me to talk about, oh, we'll talk about this, talk about that. So let me know in the comments below, like, what you want me to make a video on, seriously. And I'll make that my effort to make that video on my next time around, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, in this video, we're going to talk about alcohol delivery. So, a lot of people don't know this. There are a lot of people that just don't know about even just DoorDash or like food delivery in general. Like, it's funny, I'll run into people and, you know, maybe if I have my DoorDash shirt on or I'm picking up an order, I say, oh, DoorDash delivery or whatever. You know, and then people stare at me and they're like, oh, what's that? This and that. So I explain it. So believe it or not, I mean, Uber and Lyft's been around forever. Most people know about Uber and Lyft. But food delivery, most people know about it, but there are still a good amount of people that still don't know about it. And it's funny because I'm like, you don't know about DoorDash or Uber Eats or Postmates? And they've been out for some time, but they're somewhat newer, I guess, than Uber and Lyft. Uber and Lyft has been out longer than these food delivery companies, give or take, you know, a few years. But yeah, it's funny because they're like, oh, I thought you... when I think of food delivery, I just think of pizza. Well, no, you can get Mexican food delivered. You can get pizza, Chinese, Japanese, sushi. You can get anything delivered pretty much. And now you can get alcohol. So that's the cool thing. Like, If it's a Friday, Saturday night, you just want to stay in, you don't want to go out and go clubbing, you don't want to do anything, you just want to stay home and drink with the girls or the guys, or just with your significant other, hey, do DoorDash. So not all, I'm just want to let you know, not all of the food companies work with alcohol orders. So Uber Eats, they don't work with alcohol. Uber Eats is strictly like just food. You know what I'm saying? Mostly food, and it's mostly McDonald's. They partner with. That's probably the only. That's the only like fast food company they work for. Uber Eats, the only fast food company Uber Eats works for is McDonald's. I don't know why that is. You have to ask Uber Eats why, but Uber Eats is really well known for their McDonald's. So when I do Uber Eats, it's a lot of McDonald's orders. So pick up, drop off quick. You know, if they tip or not, it's whatever. So yeah, Uber Eats, you can't order alcohol. Let me see. Grubhub, I just started with them, but I don't think they work with alcohol either. I could be wrong on that, but as far as I'm concerned, they just do alcohol. They just do food. So no Grubhub, no Uber Eats. Now DoorDash, you can actually do alcohol. Okay, so it's DoorDash. I've gotten alcohol orders with Postmates. With DoorDash, usually you don't have to order the alcohol. So they get it on their tablet. You know, usually it's like a liquor store, little quickie mart. Also Bevmo just recently Bevmo, they work with like wines and alcohol and whiskeys and stuff like that. So if you want some alcohol, get on the DoorDash app, order from Bevmo or order from whatever, or you could just type in alcohol. They have a section where it says sushi, food, fast food, alcohol. They have sections, so you could actually, if you want specifically alcohol, go to alcohol, and then it'll show you all the stores that work with alcohol deliveries. So with DoorDash, how that works is you order it, whatever, they charge you a fee, and then not the restaurant, but the store, the liquor store gets it. They accept it. All they do is go grab the bottle, put it in a bag. Most times they don't even put it in a bag. So, like if you want a bag, you have to specifically ask for a bag on the app. I find it really annoying. I know nowadays you have to actually pay for the plastic bags, and it's only like 10 cents. But honestly, it's like if someone's buying alcohol and they're spending like anywhere from $50 to $100 on alcohol and 2 bottles of Jameson or whatever, you know what I'm saying, wine bottles, you can lose 10 cents, you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, guys. If I owned a liquor store and I sold mostly alcohol and I was making good money on that, I would not say, oh, I need 10 cents for a little bag for you to put if you want to carry your alcohol out in a bag, you got to give me 10 cents or 20 cents. To me, I think that's the most stupidest thing. I actually got in an argument with one of these liquor stores, like somewhere out in the Bay Area. I mean, here I just say whatever, but you know, like it just I think I was in a bad mood or something, and I'm just like, you can't give me the bag, you know what I'm saying? He's like, no, 10 cent. I said, look, man, how much are you making on this alcohol? And then he just started arguing with me. I said, you know what? So I got so pissed. I just said, you know what? I said, I'll pay for the bag. So I gave him 10 cents. So, and then I called DoorDash, and then like, I told them they made fun of me and all this stuff, and the representative actually kind of laughed also, and I'm like, I don't see what's so funny about this. So I called DoorDash back. I got her name, the DoorDash representative's name, and I actually got her in trouble. So I called back. I think I somehow ended up connecting with one of the supervisors at DoorDash, and he said, under no circumstances is that acceptable. Our workers are not supposed to be laughing at you. If there's a serious matter that needs to be addressed, if you're reporting a merchant or a liquor store or something, that needs to be addressed. And I said, I agree. So he sounded like he was some kind of manager or some kind, and he said, did you get her name? And I said, well, she was the last person I talked to. And then he looked up the computer. He's like, oh yeah, I know who this is. And then I don't know if she got fired. She probably just got talking to. So yeah, that wasn't cool. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's only 10 cents for the bag. But the fact that you have to literally like get the alcohol, and sometimes it's more than one bottle. Maybe it's 2 or 3 bottles. So sometimes I have to like make 2 trips just to put the alcohol in my car. So if I don't have like a plastic bag, man, it sucks. So to me, that does kind of irritate me. But I mean, there's nothing I can really do about it. So yeah, DoorDash, that's how that works. I don't have to pay with the red card. I don't have to order it. I just get there, say the name, and they give me the alcohol. So that's a very simple, easy thing. With Postmates, you can order alcohol on the Postmates app, but you do have to order it. So you have to go in the store, you have to buy it, then you have to give them they have a Postmate card. You have to use that to, and then you got to take a picture of the receipt. That's how Postmate goes. So it takes slightly longer, not really, but you do have to buy it. You have to find the alcohol. You have to use the black card. You have to pay for it. Then you got to take a picture of the receipt, send it in, and all that. So, so yeah, that's how that works. So there's DoorDash, Postmates. I'm trying to think what other app does alcohol deliveries. When I was doing Food Jets, they worked with alcohol, but I'm no longer advertising Food Jets. I'm no longer work for them. I already explained that in a few videos ago. It's called Food Jets, Is It Worth It? So you guys can go back into that video and watch it, because I'm not gonna get into Food Jets, but for the sake of this video, they do deliver alcohol. But anyways, so we got DoorDash, Postmates. Let's see, Uber Eats, no. Let's see, Caviar doesn't work with alcohol. So Caviar doesn't. Uber Eats doesn't. Grubhub doesn't. But DoorDash works with alcohol deliveries. Postmates work with alcohol deliveries. And Food Jets. But don't use Food Jets because they suck. So anyways, yeah. So and most of the time when you order delivery from these apps like DoorDash and Postmates, they require you to ask for your ID. So guys, please don't give us a hard time about that, because it is our job. And if we do not scan your ID, with DoorDash you have to scan the ID. With Postmates, I think you do have to scan the ID also. So with Postmates and DoorDash, guys, us as drivers, we are required not only to check your ID, but we have to scan it. You know what I'm saying? We have to check how old you are. It doesn't matter if you look like you're 90 years old. So before we leave, before we drop off the order, we actually have to scan your ID. So it's part of our job, and we cannot leave without scanning your ID, because DoorDash or Postmates will actually call us and say, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Why didn't you scan their ID? So guys, remember that it's very important that you have your ID ready to go. Please don't argue with us. I had this elderly man. He looked like he was in his maybe 40s or 50s. And he kind of was joking around. He's like, oh, I see you're trying to protect the children and all this. I don't know if he was being sarcastic or being an asshole about it. But look, guys, we have to check the ID. It doesn't matter if you look 70, 80, 90, 100 years old. Our job is to make sure we also have to make sure you're not already intoxicated. I don't know what that's about, because you're already in your house. But supposedly, if you're intoxicated, we're not supposed to give you the alcohol, and we're supposed to report you already. So I'm not sure what that's about, but that's also another rule. I don't know why that is, but that's how it is. So anyways, we have to check your ID. We have to make sure you're not intoxicated. We have to scan your ID, and then that's it. We have to check the year on your birthday, and then that's it. So yeah, I had this one guy. He was just being a prick about it. I said, I need to see the ID. And he said, oh yeah? I don't look old enough? I'm like, so, some of these older people, like, baby boomers, just these older people, they don't understand that it's part of the app, it's part of the technology. We have to scan it. It goes into the system with DoorDash or Postmates that, okay, you're over 21 or whatever. I don't know why you need to do that. I think you should only check the age, but I get it. You have to check security. You have to make sure it's who you're delivering to. So guys, if you're an older gentleman or lady, it's part of the app, guys. We cannot just like give the alcohol and leave. We have to actually scan your physical ID. So, and then sometimes that takes a little bit of time because the camera has to capture the barcode on the back. It has nothing to do with the front of your ID. It has to do with the back of your ID. If you look at on the back of your ID, there's a black barcode. We have to scan that. That has all your information that DoorDash or Postmates needs to complete the order. I don't know why or what it is, but I'm just doing my job because I do love my job. I want to make sure that, you know, you get your alcohol and I keep my job, and DoorDash is happy, and Postmates is happy, and everyone's happy. But if you're harassing me over, I don't look 18 or I don't look 21, oh, come on, dude, and you're giving me a hard time about it, and you're like, well, I don't have my ID, and then my wife ordered and all this kind of stuff. Listen, if you ordered alcohol, please be at your house. Please have your ID ready. If your wife ordered, please tell her, honey, leave your ID here, so I have to scan it. The driver has to scan your ID. Because one time I scanned like someone else's ID, and DoorDash actually called me and was like, whose ID is this? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, it was his friend's ID because he wasn't there and this and that. And they said you cannot do that. The ID has to match whoever ordered. So if Jim Thompson ordered, you have to scan Jim Thompson's ID. So if you guys don't have an ID, or if you're underage and you're trying to order DoorDash alcohol, you're not going to get your alcohol. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you have your ID. Please don't harass me over it. I know some people think it's a stupid thing to do, but it's just part of my job and I have to do it. This guy was like so rude about it. He's like, oh, you're trying to protect the children. Oh, you're harassing me. You're giving me a hard time. And I said, look, sir. And I tried to show him my app, and he's like, no, I don't want to see your app. I don't want to see your phone. That's what he said. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to prove to you I'm not lying about it. He's like, no, I understand. I don't need no explanation. I said, okay, but you're still mad about it. He's like, no, I'm not mad. I just don't understand. I said, okay, well, you can call DoorDash if you don't understand. I'm trying to explain it to you. I tried to show him my phone, and then he like turned his head. He's like, no, I don't want to see it. I'm like, dude, if you're going to harass me and call me a liar over this checking your ID, I'm trying to show you physical proof on my phone. And then you just turn your head and you're like, no, I don't want to see it. He was just harassing me. So I don't know. I don't judge people. I don't care what your political beliefs are. I don't care what your religious beliefs are. I don't care what your race is. I'm very nice, polite to everybody. But once you start calling me a liar, man, that's messed up. And I just straight up told him, I said, look, sir, I'm just doing my job. If you don't agree with it, you call DoorDash. He's like, I'm going to do that. You know? And then DoorDash called me and was like, what happened with this order? I said, he wouldn't let me scan his ID. And DoorDash was like, oh, okay, well, that's his own fault. So, we're going to report it here and this and that. I said, look, you guys need to text the customer like before I get there and say, please have your ID available. The driver has to scan it. There needs to be specific like instructions to the customers. Like, hey, you ordered alcohol. Please have your ID ready. Please have your ID ready. And that's it. So from now on, when I get any alcohol delivery, I'm just like, I text customer, I say, hey, please have your ID ready, because I have to scan it. Because once I get there and they don't have it, I got to ask for it. Then oh, honey, can you get my ID? It's in my purse. Oh, where's your purse? Oh, it's under the dresser. Well, where is it? Oh, and you got the dog barking. I don't have time for that, guys. I mean, I get it. We all make mistakes, and, things happen for a reason and this and that. But if you're ordering alcohol, just please have your ID ready. So when I get there in the next 5 to 10 minutes, usually when you order alcohol, you order from your local liquor store. So the liquor store is literally a few miles away. Sometimes you order a little bit further away, but usually I get there within 5 to 10 minutes. So when I get the order, I just say, hey, Mike from DoorDash or whatever, I got your alcohol. Please have your ID ready. So yeah, I've had some issues with that. And then after that whole conversation with that gentleman that didn't want to give me his ID, he like literally slammed the door on me. And he's like, oh, thanks, have a good day. And he slammed the door. It's like, look, man, I'm doing my job, okay? I'm doing my job. Please don't give an attitude, because I'm going to report you, and, it's not going to look good on you. Because if a customer gets enough reports, they get fired. They get done. I made a video recently about a customer calling me a cunt. And I think she got fired. I mean, I think she got deactivated. She got banned from using that app, that particular food delivery app. And I'm not going to say what it was, because I like to protect people's privacy. So, you know, you got to give me your information. Like that particular time, she didn't give me her apartment number. She didn't give me her information to get into her apartment. So guys, believe me when I tell you this. Please make our jobs easier. It makes our jobs easier so you can get your stuff easier too. If you want your food, you want your alcohol, please have your ID ready. Please have your address ready. Please give me your apartment number. Please give me your a gate code to get in. Please be ready, because when we are delayed, you are delayed for your food or your alcohol. So please, seriously, have everything ready. Your notes, write in the notes for the delivery. Apartment 2, apartment 3, meet me in the alley, whatever. And if you order alcohol, please have your ID ready, because we don't have time to wait for you. And I mean, we do, but it's just a delay. And then you got your dog barking, the baby starts screaming, your wife gets mad, or your husband gets mad. What's going on with the order? Well, he needs to see my ID. Well, why? It's part of the app. What? I didn't hear what you said. And there's just this big argument over a stupid ID, which the Doordash is supposed to tell you to give me your ID when I get there. You see what I'm talking about? So simple. Just give me your ID when I get there. I'm going to scan it. I'm going to give it back to you. I'm going to give you your alcohol. And I'm going to tell you, have a good day or have a good night. That's it. So guys, please provide your identification when I get there. I don't like problems. I don't like holdups. I don't like delays. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else. And that's it. So yeah, if you want to order alcohol, guys, make sure you have your ID. That's the most important thing. Yeah, but that's it. I think I've covered everything in this video. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. So yeah, if you order alcohol, oh, and not only that, when you order alcohol, make sure you're ordering what you want. Because I had one time where this guy was like, I wanted white wine and not red wine, or I wanted red wine and not white wine. I don't know what he was talking about. I said, sir, this is what you ordered. So I showed him the app and I showed him the bottle. I said, this name matches this. You know what I'm saying? This wine bottle matches that. He's like, no, I wanted red. I said, you ordered that, dude. He's like, no, there's a mix-up here. I said, look, this is what you ordered, right? He's like, yeah, that's the name of it. I said, okay. So if you don't know the difference between your white wines and your red wines, please ask someone, or ask your wife, or ask someone that knows about wines. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not. And he wanted me to go back to the Bevmo and change it. I said, I don't get paid extra for that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing about it. So that was his own fault. So when you order alcohol, make sure that you know what you're ordering. If it's a wine, a white wine, a red wine, and you don't know what it is, or you don't know what you're doing, make sure you ask someone. Ask your wife, or ask your mom, or ask somebody. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I've had like customers that like ordered alcohol or beer, and like I get there and I deliver it, and they're like, well, it's not cold. I don't know. I have nothing to do with that. You know, if your alcohol or your beer's not cold, I mean, I'm not sure. Some alcohols, the liquor store, they put it on top of the shelf, so it's not in a refrigerator. So there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? If you want your alcohol cold, put it in the notes, and maybe the restaurant will make sure it gets cold by the time I get there. I can't make any guarantees, but I've had so many customers complain about the ID situation, or complain about, oh, the beer's not cold, and I just say, look, I just do my job. There's nothing. I mean, I guess I can buy a little cooler and then stick it in there for 10 minutes. I mean, I guess I could start doing that, but then I'm going to have to get ice in the morning, and I'm going to have to make sure it doesn't melt, and probably by midday it's going to be melted. I'm going to have to find more ice. So, I mean, that's not my job. You know what I'm saying? That's not. So if you want cold beer or wine, make sure you call the liquor store and say, hey, I just ordered off the Doordash app. Can you please make sure my wine is cold, or can you please cancel it? All right. So when I get there, oh, the customer wanted it cold, so I made sure it was cold. That's it, because I can't make it cold. Once I pick it up, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I can turn on my AC, but that's not going to make it cold. You know what I'm saying? So if you want cold beer or wine or anything, please say it in the notes. Say it in the notes, and then also call the store that you order from. If it was Bevmo, liquor store on H, or whatever, you know, corner market, whatever you ordered from, make sure you call them up, say, hey, I just ordered. Make sure that wine is cold. Make sure the beer is cold, or whatever, because I have no control over that. I have no control over the ID situation. So if you want your beer cold, make sure you let us know. Make sure you know what you're ordering. You want a red wine or a white wine, make sure you know what you're ordering. Because if I get there and it's the wrong thing, I can't do nothing about it. You ordered that and it's done. You know what I'm saying? You want your beer or wine cold, make sure you say it in the notes, or you call the merchant, call the store and say, hey, I want it cold. And before I get there, make sure you have your identification. Because if you don't, I can't scan it, and then I can't deliver it to you. And then I'm standing there looking like an idiot. And then you're getting pissed off. Oh, well, what about my money? You have to have your ID, you know what I'm saying? I have to scan it. It's part of the app. If I leave without scanning it, I cannot slide it as complete. And you know what's going to happen? Doordash is going to call me and say, what's going on? You didn't scan the ID. You know? And then I'm going to get fired. So believe me, I'm just doing my job, guys. It's nothing personal. If you're like 80, 90 years old, I apologize. I wish I could just give it to you and leave, but I cannot. Okay? I have to scan everyone's ID. And not only that, once I scan it, and if I come back to your house, I have to scan it again. I had this guy said, hey, bro, you saw me yesterday, remember? And I tried to explain it to him, and he's like, what are you trying to discriminate against me? I said, bro, this is my job. So then, like, I showed him my app, and then he kind of calmed down a little bit. But then he was like, that's kind of stupid. You already scanned my ID. That's kind of dumb. I said, dude, I know. Believe me. It's so stupid. But no matter what, if you order the next 10 times this month, we will have to scan your ID 10 times. If you order 20 times this month for the alcohol, we have to scan your ID 20 times. I'm sorry. It's how the app is made. It's how it's created. It's how DoorDash's policy is. I can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, make sure you know what you're ordering. Oh, and you can also order cigarettes and stuff off Postmates. I think DoorDash too. I can't remember. Postmates and DoorDash, I think you can order like cigarettes and stuff. It's kind of funny. But anyways, yeah, make sure you know what you're ordering. If you want your stuff cold or something, or in a bag, make sure you let us know. Put it in the notes. Call the store. Hey, I want it in a bag. Hey, I want it cold. This and that. And make sure that you have your identification, because if you do not, I cannot give you the alcohol, and it's going to be a big deal. So that's all I've got to say. Usually if you order it, you'll get it within the hour or less. So hey, I mean, whenever you want it, order it. Make sure you have your ID. Make sure you ask us if you want it cold or not. Make sure if you ask us if you want a bag or not, and make sure you know what you're ordering. Take your time. Do you want a 6-pack? Do you want a 12-pack? Do you want a red wine? Do you want a white wine? Make sure you know what you're ordering. How big the bottle is. Make sure, because once I deliver it and I get your ID, it's done. You know, if it's the wrong thing and I made the mistake, I will apologize and I'll try to fix it. But if I didn't make a mistake, I will tell you, hey, this is what they said that you ordered, so that's it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I wanted it cold. You didn't tell us, and that's the store's issue. You know what I'm saying? That's not my issue. So like I said, you have to let us know everything. You want it cold, you want a bag, you know, you want this bottle or that bottle or whatever. You have to let us know. And always have your identification, because when I get there, I have to scan it, guys. It's part of my job. So that's it, guys. That's all I've got to say. I just wanted to make sure that you guys are prepared before you order your next alcohol order. Make sure you have all that information. Make sure you have your identification, because I don't want to have to argue with you, or, you know what I'm saying, call DoorDash and create a problem. I don't want to have to do that. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching my video. I appreciate you guys watching and subscribing and liking my videos. You know, like I said, I'm trying to get big on YouTube, but you know what I'm saying? It takes time, so I get it. Anyways, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good day. And yeah, guys, that's it. And see you next time. And adios.